Hello and welcome. It's so nice to have you here and to see you again. It's been, January, February? We're in February already of 2022. And I really want this year to be a good year. I want it to be good for all of us. And I don't want to hold back. I really don't want to hold back because I'm at my age now. I really feel that I want to live the most full life that I possibly can. And I'm going to be sure that I am living out loud. Lean into your truths. Lean into your strengths. And yes, lean into your failures, especially your failures. You learn more from the time you took a risk and things went all wrong than when you took a risk and the world blossomed before you. Hello and welcome, and thank you so much for coming back to see me again. Welcome to my community, and if you're new to this channel, I do hope if you enjoy this conversation that you will subscribe and become a part of this fantastic community that we have here. Well, 2022 is a new year, and we certainly have been through a lot for the last couple of years. And I have decided, I don't know whether it's because my birthday and I'm in my 9th decade, that I've been thinking about life and living and being in the now and circumstances around me that I never anticipated happening. And I was thinking, I really want to live loud this year. I want to be like Ethel Merman in the middle of the stage, who has this great big voice and shouting to the world and getting her message across to the audience. I want to be like Carol Channing with her big smile and her big personality. I want to try to live my life loud this year. How about you? I think we have been stifled and stuck in a box from COVID and afraid to do things. And I think quite possibly my desire to live loud, and I actually wrote down 30 things, and I know 30 things would be too much to even cover here at all, but I can put them below this video, the ones I'm not going to cover. But I have decided that this year I am going to live loud. I am no longer going to be in that box that I've been put in because of circumstances in COVID these last couple of years. And if you want to come along with me, I think possibly the first thing that we have to do, and this is one of the ones on the top of my list, we have to let go of our fears. Our fears really keep us from doing a lot of things maybe that we really want to do. I have a friend that she's in her 80s now, and she has been terrified of flying her whole life. So she has dragged her partners, and they like to travel, on tramp steamers, on long train rides. They have to spend hours and hours in uncomfortable situations getting from place to place because of her fear of flying. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to hold on to my fears and let it stop me from living. And I was very fearful of circumstances that are around me now. And I was so afraid that I wouldn't be able to handle it. And I was so afraid of things that might happen. But I decided I've had to let go of those fears. I have to know that I can handle whatever comes my way. I mean, I used to be afraid of heights. I don't know about you, but I was afraid of heights. But having this spiral staircase going up to the garden where I have to look way down to the pool, it's really scary. But I got over that fear. And do you know how we get over our fears? It's a no-brainer. You get over your fear by doing what you're afraid of. You conquer your fear by doing the very same thing that you're fearful of. It's almost like homeopathy medicine. They fight the same with the same. So you're fighting fear by doing what you're afraid of. And that is the start, because if we're fearful, we're frozen in time and we can't live anything quiet or loud. We are just frozen. The next thing I think is really important, and it's something that's hard for a lot of us to do, but let people off the hook. Whether somebody has been mean to you, said terrible things, treated you badly, let them off the hook. Forgive them, because believe it or not, whatever they've done to you, in the end will hurt them more than it's hurt you. So get up off of your knees, quit the pity party, know your self-worth, brush up your hands, and move on with your life. But we have to forgive those people that have hurt us. We have to let them off the hook, get them out of our headspace, and move on. Those are two important things that I have in my numerous list here. And another thing I think we should do is take ownership of your life. Take ownership of where you are right now. I know I have had to wrestle with this an awful lot. I have made decisions in my life and choices that at the time I thought were right, but they have brought me right here where I am today. And I have to own up to that. Sandra, I'm here today. I'm in this situation because of choices that I made, whether they were good or bad. But I forgive myself, and I take 100% ownership for where I am, and I'm not going to blame anyone else for that. It is what it is. I am here, and I'm going to take ownership of that. And I think that is a very strong way to help yourself live the way that you want to live and to live loudly. Today, there's one thing that I think is really very hard, but especially because of the climate that we're in today, the culture climate that we're in, people are really afraid to express their opinions. Do not be afraid to speak up, because your opinion matters. When people quit speaking up and sharing their truths and how they feel about things, your opinion matters. It doesn't matter that maybe other people disagree with you, but your opinion matters. And when society stops giving their opinion, and when society stops speaking up, that's when society falls and we decay from within. Don't be intimidated by others' opinions that's saying that your opinion doesn't matter, because it does. Don't be afraid to speak up and to hold on to the beliefs that you know are true to yourself. Don't forget that there is a greater power out there that will help you move forward in life, and that will help you with the whole plan of what you want to do. It will keep you from feeling like that you are alone, because you know you are not alone. You are never alone if you use your co-creator as a partner, as someone to guide you, and someone that you trust that you know has your back and wants the best for you. Don't ever let go of that co-creator in your life. And don't be afraid to embrace your uniqueness. Don't be afraid to march to your own drummer. Think about it. Most of the people in life who have become very successful have not followed the pack, have not been lockstep with everybody else like robots. They have embraced their uniqueness, and they have marched to their own beat and marched to their own drummer. And that is really, really important. And I know that when I came on YouTube, in this beauty community, I don't know how to say this, but I was trying to march to my own beat and my own drummer, and I was trying to talk about things that intrinsic beauty, beauty within, things beneath the skin, as I've said before, and I was trying to march to the beat of my own drummer. I wasn't too sure if anybody would even care what I had to say, but I felt that I had to do it. And I am so happy that I've been able to gather this wonderful community around me who feels the same way. They want to lead a more purposeful life. They want to get rid of old habits. They want to know how to be kinder to people. They want to be recognized. They don't want to be invisible. We who are in this mature lifestyle, in the mature age group, we really have so much value to give to our families, to our friends, to the world, whether it be through our life lessons that we have learned, whether it is with our creativity that we have built up, whether it was the skills that we have practiced, teaching, nursing, whatever it is, mothering, whatever, counseling people, whatever it is, we've had all of this wonderful years of experience that would put us all into doctorate degrees, beyond master's degrees. This is what we have learned in life. So don't be afraid to be you, to march to your own drummer, and to share that with others in your life. Live loudly. Shout to the hilltops, I am here. I am not invisible. I have value, and I am going to lead a more purposeful life. It takes a lot of people to change the world. But if you don't speak up and if you don't live loudly, you won't find your purpose and you won't live the happiest and most fulfilling life that you can. Don't be afraid to shout out who you are and your self-worth. Don't be afraid. Let's all live with kindness, but with empathy, and let's let our personalities and our talents and our skills live loudly in 2022. Thank you for being with me and sharing my thoughts today. I'm going to put below this video 30 things that you can do so that you can list them, that will help you maybe pick the ones that you think are going to be best for you to live this concept and embrace your love and your root values. Thank you again. It's so nice having you here today. Please be kind to whomever crosses your path. And let's all live loudly and share the love. We have a lot to give. Hope to see you in my next video.